At a resort hotel where I had gone for a few days of quiet writing, I encountered a man from New York whom I knew slightly. He was a he was a high-pressured, hard-driving, and exceedingly nervous business executive. He was sitting in the sun in a deck chair. At his invitation, I sat down and chatted with him. "I am glad to see you relaxing in this beautiful spot," I commented. He replied nervously, "I haven't any business being here. I have so much work to do at home. I am under terrible pressure. Things have got me down. I am nervous and can't sleep. I am jumpy. My wife insisted that I come down here for a week. The doctors say there's nothing wrong with me if I just get to thinking right and relax." "But how in the world do you do that?" he challenged. Then he gave me a piteous look. "Doctor," he said, "I would give anything if you could be peaceful and quiet. It's what I want more than anything in this world." We talked a bit, and it came out in the conversation that he was always worrying that something sinister was going to happen. For years, he had anticipated some dire event, living in constant apprehension about something happening to his wife or his children or his home. It was not difficult to analyze his case. His insecurity arose from a double source, from childhood insecurities and from later guilty experiences. His mother had always felt that something was going to happen, and he had observed her anxiety feelings. Later, he committed some sins, and his subconscious mind insisted upon self-punishment. He became victim to the mechanism of self-punishment. As a result of this unhappy combination, I found him this day in a highly inflamed state of nervous reaction. Finishing our conversation, I stood beside his chair a moment. There was no one near, so I rather hesitantly suggested, "Would you by any chance like me to pray with you?" He nodded, and I put my hand on his shoulder and prayed, "Dear God, as you healed people in the long ago and gave them peace, heal this man now. Give him fully of thy forgiveness. Help him to forgive himself. Separate him from all his sins and let him know that you do not hold them against him. Set him free from them. Then let thy peace flow into his mind and into his soul and into his body." He looked up at me with a strange look on his face and then turned away, for there were tears in his eyes, and he didn't want me to see them. We were both a bit embarrassed, and I left him. Months later I met him, and he said, "Something happened to me down there that day when you prayed for me. I felt a strange sense of quietness and peace," and he added, "healing." He goes to pray regularly now, and he reads his holy book every day of his life. He follows the laws of God, and he has lost of driving force. He is a healthy, happy man, for he has peace in his heart and mind.